something for you? I'm Taren S, a High Priestess of traditional witchcraft. I'm a Crossroads witch, where we embrace both the dark and the light. And I've been brewing magic for almost 40 years now. Come on in, let's brew some together. Hello, House of Witchcraft folk. This is the best video that I think I've shot yet because I get to have Scorpio, Queen of the Occult, join me. She is a member of the House of Witchcraft. I want to give a full disclosure here. And she's also a drag queen, and we were talking about the power of makeup. Before I go any further, I want you to say hello to all our witches out there, Scorpia.
Hello, Crossroads witches and all magical folk out there. My name is Scorpia, Queen of the Occult. Me and Taren have been friends for a very few months now, nearly a year, nearly coming up to a year now, I'd say. We've spent a couple of magical evenings together, and we've just connected, and we've spent a lot of great times together. And then we got talking about the power of makeup and me being a drag queen, and then we were talking about the power of makeup and the associations of how you can use it as a form of empowerment, and color associations if you want to bring in certain types of energies, if you're working with Sabbats or moon cycles, or you're just wanting to do like an everyday look. And I was like, well, why don't we just a bit of witchcraft, a little bit of glamour, a little bit of drag, and just put it all together, and you know, here we are.
And what we are going to do, witches, is Scorpia is gonna help me create a beautiful witchy mystical eye, you know, with those magical intentions that we're talking about. So we are going to start along with that, and I'm going to ask Scorpia. I've already got my foundation on, did my base stuff and everything else. I have a question.
Go for it.
Do you put on your eyeshadow first, or do you put on your blush first?
So because I have to draw on my eyebrows, so I'll do my base, my eyebrows, and then I'll either do contour first, and then I'll go on to eyes, or do my eyes, and then I'll do my contour. But I think before we create the eye shape, I think we're going to do a little bit of contour first, or a little bit of bronze out or blush. It's entirely up to you, witches, what you feel comfortable with using. Both me and Taren are more of a gothic darky witch, so we like to use like different browny warmy colors sometimes. If we're feeling like a bit more summery, we might go for a bit more like a bronzy brown. If we want to go to autumn, we might use a bit of a darker brown. So it's entirely up to you. It's what feels comfortable with you. This is about your form of empowerment and your connection to makeup, and you connecting to your inner witch and bringing out that inner beauty and letting that shine, basically. That's the intention.
Let the goddess within you come out.
Yes, there's no rules when it comes to makeup, just as there's no rules when it comes to witchcraft. So.
Oh, I like that. And the reason I asked is because I've had a couple of folks over the years who've told me that I need to put on my eyeshadow first. And then someone else comes along and tells me, no, you need to put on your blush first. And so I have been...
Literally, if you get 10 different witches in the room and ask them how they do makeup, you're going to get 10 different answers. Now, if they wear makeup anyway,
you're going to get 11 different answers if you have witches in the room. That's just how our magic works, is what I'm saying, you know.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start. I have my good Conjuring palette. I'm going to show all you witches. I have this fun palette of Conjuring colors. And I'm gonna let Scorpia, tell me which one I'm supposed to start with.
So you're gonna go with your middle color above the pink, the blush. You're gonna go with that. And I've got a NYX Pro Highlight Contour Palette, which I believe is available in the US. Any products that I mentioned in this video, we are not sponsored. This is just the products that we have in our own houses, and we can give recommendations, but in no under circumstance are we sponsored.
I don't even, Iconic is the brand.
Iconic, that's because you are iconic, so it's perfectly
iconic, perfect. And so, yes, all right. I have my brush.
Okay.
What am I doing?
So we're going to start with the easiest parts of the face.
Okay.
So basically, so you see the corners of the forehead here and here. You're going to start out lighter, and then if you want to go in heavier after that, you're just basically like sketching it out basically. So all you're doing is basically creating a slight shadow to bring your forehead to make it look slightly smaller. And then we're going to go down the jawline from there, but we'll go from the beginning and you can just follow me. So I'm going to start out with a light brown, and I'm just going to go in here. And I'm also going to look in the mirror at the same time, so I know it's going to look slightly different.
Witches, y'all know we got to look in the mirror.
Yes.
Everything. But this is such a great opportunity, and I'm just, Scorpio, I'm so happy that you're willing to lean in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I feel honored.
To go through the process and show this beautiful transformation. Okay. All right.
Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
And when we talk, getting dressed up at the full moon and everything, sometimes, or if you have a very special Sabbat, you really want to get it on for divinity. You want to show up for the party. And I think all of us witches, we need to have drag queen makeup tutorials.
Yes.
It should be part of high school. As far as I'm concerned, when they talk about life skills, I'm just having somebody really talk. All right, I'm going to do what you're doing. Okay, tell me to put it in the corners and make.
Yeah, so start out very soft. Less is more, and then if you want to add more, then you can. I'm going to do mine a little bit harsher because that's the way that I like to do my contour. But what you're basically doing is basically a game of light and shadow. Okay. Basically like magic, really.
I want to do like if I'm like a full moon night, gonna get my witch on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're gonna go a little bit darker then.
I want to go a little darker. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want people to see it in that candlelight, or if you're out by the bonfire.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because things by candlelight look different.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. And they do on camera too. I noticed.
They do.
I do have to do my makeup a little more heavier than when I'm just putting on makeup to go about town.
Yes, and we'll also take pictures as well, and we'll show you witches after what the outcome was, because it will look very different on the camera. Yeah.
I didn't take a before picture. Ah!
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just show them the magic after. We can see the magic in the process on the video. It's fine.
Okay, so am I dark enough?
Yes, that's perfect. Very good.
Okay.
Yes. And then you're just gonna blend out the edges and just slightly soften it.
Blend out the edges and slightly soften it.
And then we're gonna go to the bottom half of the face, and everyone's face shape is different.
Right.
I have a little bit of a jawline, and then it kind of disappears here. So you just follow your natural face shape, and then basically you're going from where, like just below the ear, where the cheekbone starts, and you're going to draw it under, and then you're going to stop just before the chin.
Just before the chin.
Yeah, you're going to just do a line, like a soft line, like you did at the top of the forehead.
Okay.
I'm just going to do mine. I do mine a little bit harsher.
Okay. All you witches out there watching us put on makeup, can get you a glass of wine, kick back and enjoy the process. This is and while we're doing this, I'm gonna give a shout out to Trina again, because she wasn't sure if the first time I was saying her name, and so I had to send me a message. Did you mean me? And I'm like, yeah, who other Trina do I know? It's not a common name, and she was just too tickled. And I have really enjoyed here the past couple months, her leaning in and getting to know her. And just the opportunity, our Facebook channel has given us to meet all these witches around the world.
It really is an international connection, Brian.
Yes, I love it.
I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't find the YouTube channel. That's the real tea.
Oh, that's so true too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Because it was through the YouTube channel that we connected. And
It is. I was like, I want an authentic witch with real authentic information to give back to the community. And I was like, I don't want all these fancy witches. I was like, I want a real witch that can talk to me like face to face 100. I don't want those fancy edits. I just wanted to have a conversation and just talk about all the essences, all the different flavors.
Oh, see, we have some really great content creators, and I get what you're saying. We've got a couple of cute little witches that will tell you what they read. And after a while, you don't want to hear what someone else read. You want to hear what someone experienced, what they're doing.
Literally. Yeah, you literally said that in one of your videos recently, like half of it is intuition, and then like 20% of it is like 80% of it is experience, and the 20% is the theory.
Static knowledge is what I refer to that 20%. All right, you know.
And that's the same with makeup. You can apply the same thing to makeup as well.
Oh, really?
It's an experience, and it's a growing journey.
Okay. Do I have to do it? Did I do it?
Yep, just bring in a slight bit more, round it out. Only just a little bit, but you're going to stop at the chin. Look at me. Yep, turn to the side. Yep, and then you're just going to soften it out.
Okay.
Just like you did at the beginning with the forehead bit.
Okay, well, I've never done this before.
Yes.
So I've never done.
Yes. Once you see the finished product, you'd be like, okay, now I get it.
Okay. I trust, and like I said, this is just really about doing that fun dress up night, which is showing y'all some professional makeup tips.
Yes.
You know,
I would not say I'm a professional. I would just say that every now and then. Every now and then I get a makeup palette and just go bang.
We all have slapdash days.
Oh yeah, okay? Absolutely.
You tried and it didn't quite work, but it's just about having fun with it. And when we get together magically, it's such a great opportunity. It's like Dana likes to draw tribal symbols all over herself.
I live for that.
Anyone else she gets near, when she gets that pen in her hand, man, she just wants to put power sigils on all the witches. And
I love that.
And if you're a witch in which you likes doing the tribal style, wants to play with it, sit down one night, incorporate that into your full moon ritual. There is magic in makeup. There is such a power. Like I love what Scorpio was saying, the colors you choose.
Yes.
All right. And just connecting to it all, building the magic. And so by the time you get to full moon and you're in circle, you are already vibing.
It really is. It is a ritual process. I find, yeah.
Yeah, enjoy the process. Give yourself time that when you know you got a full moon and you're able, because we all have, schedules and hectic lives, but when you get that opportunity, give your self-care, loving self ritual. Can be sitting down, doing makeup, drinking a glass of wine, listening to some good music. All right, with no rush. We're going to have the fun. And when I am done and ready, then I will go to my sacred space.
Absolutely.
And there's such a simplicity is so powerful sometimes. We all think that I got to go to circle to do magic.
Mm-hmm.
And not understand that it's all right here. All right, are we on to step number 2?
Right, so yes, the final part of contour. So I know that you have experience with bronze down.
Yes.
And you do it on your cheeks, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you're going to do that, but you're going to start out just below the cheekbone here.
Okay.
And then you're going to start, depending on how heavy you want it. So I usually do mine from, so then when you smile, you go like that. these are the crab apples of your cheeks. So so what you're gonna do is like basically go like this, and then feel your cheekbone, and then you see where it sinks in. Yeah, you're just gonna bring it around. So I'll show you. I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna do mine a little bit heavier, but here we go.
Do yours heavier. I want y'all witches to send pictures of yourself making these faces that I'm making on the camera.
Yes, can you type?
I'm
Yes.
just here making some fun. I'm thinking, oh, y'all witches, I know y'all are just laughing.
There is also a House of Witchcraft Instagram, so put in hashtag House of Witchcraft and we'll have a look at your photos.
Oh,
and then,
that would be brilliant.
And the best one we like, we'll give a shout out on our Instagram story.
I'm like, witches, you done heard Scorpius challenge. Do up your full moon makeup. Go ahead and post it to your Instagram, hashtag it House of Witchcraft, and
Yes.
let's see what you guys are putting on. I love this. Let's inspire and empower each other.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want
I always find out with my face because my contour always takes better to one side of my face. So sometimes have to go in a little
what
bit
I call my bronzer is this one right here.
Okay.
Is that the right shade for bronzer?
Go with that first because I've seen you wear that on camera, and then if you want to go a little bit darker, you can shade in the top part of your cheek with the darker color. I
have that one that's like slightly darker.
Go with what you feel comfortable with, what you vibe in.
I'm gonna start with what I know I use. Like, this is what I sort of use. I smile and just sort of hit the apples of my cheeks and back.
Yeah.
So I have to find my point below my line of cheek. Right there it is. And I'm gonna put a contour line there. Okay. I'm with you here, Scorpio. We're gonna doesn't okay. I may have to let's see here. Okay, there it is. I'm like, am I doing it right? This is so fun.
Just trust and believe. Trust and believe.
Okay. I trust and believe. Okay, did I do it right?
Come a bit close. Yes. Very nice. Yes. Can you see what's happened now? So look, going from the beginning, so we've done the top part of the forehead, so we made the forehead look slightly smaller. We've gone under the chin, so we're now playing with dark and light, and now we've done the cheeks. So can you see how that kind of brings your face in a little bit more? Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I do see. This is really cool. This is fun.
Yes.
And now say this.
And now, depending on what you have, so I know that you've got a concealer, and you're only going to need a little bit for your everyday look. You're going to put a tiny bit of concealer underneath the in-between, and you're going to stop very here, and you're just going to blend it out. So all this is going to do is make this section of your face look a tiny little bit lighter, so it basically just like brightens that. So you want me to get my concealer and do like a dabby do? A dabby do. Okay, I have my concealer. And as I'm a drag queen, I am using Mayron in Clown White, which is like a grease paint, so it's a lot heavier. Oh, I'm not. I'm using what you get at the drugstore. Mayron is actually a stage makeup brand. It says concealer on it. Oh okay, yeah, I've even. Okay, show me again where I'm supposed to put the concealer. Okay, I'll show you. 1 second. Yeah. Do you, so I can see what you're talking. You see? Ah. But you're going a little bit lighter. Don't put on as much as I do. Right, and I'm using concealer and you're using professional stuff. Okay, so I did a look. Now I want to dabby do it. Yes. Just blend it in as much as you want, as much as you feel comfortable with. I'm not sure this is working. Look what I did. Mine doesn't look like yours. That's because I'm using grease paint. You're doing an everyday look. I'm doing drag queen makeup. Well, okay. Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
Okay, I'm gonna trust and believe. I'm gonna trust and believe. You say this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay.
Trust the process.
Okay. I'm trying to
Just
make
like makeup, sometimes, you know, a couple of workings, you got to give it a couple of tries until you get it the way that you like it, or the way that you want to do it.
Okay.
This is just the way that I like to do it.
Right. This is one witchy drag queen's opinion.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
mine doesn't look like yours.
It's fine. It's fine, honestly. And then
Okay, I'm starting to see. Okay, I caught this. Okay, all right. I'm gonna trust the system. Okay.
All right. Then I like to set mine with a little bit of powder, but this part isn't necessary.
Okay.
You can use powder or setting spray.
No, I can, where did I?
A white eyeshadow will just do fine as well.
No,
like
I just have,
pigment.
okay.
Yeah, a translucent setting powder, and that work as well.
Yeah, I would say I have the translucent powder. So now I want to do this to it. Okay. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, it's coming together, I can see.
I think so.
Yes, you're doing fine. I'm so proud of you.
I think so. I'm like, as long as you say so, Scorpio, I'm trusting you, girlfriend. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
You know, I've often talked about you don't have to be the smartest witch in the room. You just got to know which witch does what.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I don't have to be the smartest witch about makeup.
Oh, no.
Found Scorpio, who knows a lot more than I do, and I sat down beside her. You know, and we have to.
You heard it here. House of Witchcraft, Scorpio's smartest witch when it comes to makeup.
I think sometimes.
Not my words, her words. I'm just saying because it's not true, but it's funny because she trusts me, but I'm thankful. I'm just keeping it humble. I'm just keeping myself real. I'm keeping it together. So I'm going to do a little bit of nose contour now, and nose contour is completely optional. You don't have to do this part. So if you want to, you can. I use a very thin line brush, kind of like a flat line brush. There we go. Yeah, like that. And you're just basically going to very gently, I'm going to have to get very close to the camera now. So I do apologize. So, oh, that's a bit bright. There we go. So you see this part of the nose here?
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to very gently shade that in ever so slightly, not all the way up and not all the way down, because that will just basically go. All you want to do is just basically to put a tiny bit of shade in here and here. On both sides of the bridges of the nose.
What shade do I use?
The same one that you did with your contour.
My same contour. Okay,
yes.
Okay.
The first one you used, the lighter shade.
Yes, the same contour, and then I just put a little right in there.
Yeah, and then you'll just buff out the edges.
And then poof out the edges right there. And then I do it on the other side. You know, I've never used this brush before. I have a whole thing of makeup brushes that I wonder what people do with them.
Oh, I use brushes all the time for the completely different things. As long as it works, it works. That's all I care about.
Okay, all right. I think I did. Did I do it?
Yes.
Look, I can see it. Why do I want to make it? Makes my nose look thinner.
That's the idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the idea. So it's that whole game of dark and light.
Okay. I like that. I like
it's Crossroads Witches, you know how it is.
That's what I was like, yeah, okay, you're talking my language now.
Creating liminal spaces on the face.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
I love that. The place of in between.
Yes, I love that. And then again, just a tiny bit of highlight. Well, you know, your concealer that you used earlier. Just slightly up and down the nose.
A little bit of concealer up and down the nose. Okay, continue.
Yeah, less is more, and then if you need to add more, you can.
Less is more. Okay, so take like a little dabby do and put it up and down my nose. Oopsie daisy.
So this is the base structure of the face.
Okay.
And I'm going to save highlight until the end because that's my favorite part.
Okay. Do I need to powder this too?
Yes, you can.
Okay. This is too much fun. And again, witches, we do want you to show us your witchy makeup. As we said, please post it to our Instagram and also in the comments. You know,
Yeah, let us know what you think. Do you like it? Would you like to see more content like this?
Would you
like to see face masks, homemade face masks, things like that?
Oh, witchy beauty.
Yes.
That could be fun.
You know, you're using all natural.
I was just saying, I like the oatmeal and honey. Have you done the oatmeal and honey mask?
That would be a good one.
It is so good. Afterwards, when you wash your face off, oh my gosh, it feels so good. That is one of my favorites to do, you know, and we're so, we're so lucky because we've got this Alexandrian library called Google. And you can find all these wonderful recipes, and you can find other magic folks and how they put their twist on it and be inspired and put your twist on it, you know?
Yeah.
We're in such this amazing time of sharing information, and it is so awesome. I love it. And it's like you said, you know, today's world. You're in Essex, England. I'm in San Diego, California.
When two worlds collide.
And yes, we have such interconnectivity. We need to learn to use it and to learn to really focus on what we have in similar and stop pointing out differences. Because ultimately, we're all one tribe. We use slightly different words and we got slightly different accents.
That's the one.
But we're okay. What's next? Don't let me keep talking.
So we're going to go on to your favorite part now. We're going to go on to the eyes.
Oh, we're doing eyes. Okay, let me get this.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to do, so witches, like I said, we're using colors that we like to use. We're going to do a classic black smoky eye. Because that's kind of my go-to in and out of drag. And I know Taren likes a black smoky eye as well. This can vary on what kind of shape you're feeling. I kind of like to do a cat eye, so I kind of like to go up. So I'll show you like a little sketch on the face of my shape, but everyone's eye shape is different. So do what feels good for you. I will keep repeating myself and saying that.
I repeat myself and say that a lot too.
Yes. It's all about what you feel comfortable with.
I think I like, they're just how to make you feel.
For the witches at home and for you, Taren, I like to use like a really fluffy ended brush.
Fluffy ended brush.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
you know, one with the bristles like this.
I have these two brushes.
So, we're gonna go with the right hand one on that side of the camera first. The other one, the pink one. Yes. So, do you have? Are they your two eyeshadow brushes? Yeah. Okay, cool. So you're gonna start out very lightly with that, and then you're gonna sketch out the shape that you want on your eye, and then you can use that to pat that in, and then you're gonna have to use circular motions and then blend it out. So I'll show you how I start and then you can follow.
Let's do that.
Remember, everyone's eye shape is different.
Right. Okay. I respect what you're saying. I'm
also doing drag queen makeup. So I'll use the actual natural shape of my eye and then I'll go above and beyond because my natural eyebrow would be here. So I've got a lot more space to use.
Okay. Let's see what Scorpia creates here.
So I go into the crease first, as you can see.
Uh-huh.
And I really get in there. When you're doing a smoky eye, you want to make the creases a lot more darker, and then you're going to get lighter as you go out, which gives it that smoke. You see what I mean? You've got the coal, and then you got the smoke. Think of like a bonfire, you know?
Okay. All right, let's see.
And then you just go up and out very softly.
All right, where's my glasses? Okay. Girlfriend, you're making that look too easy. I'm just like, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay. In the creases where I want it dark.
Yeah.
And then I blend it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I doing it right?
Yes. And then if you really want to cheat, you can use your fingers, because I do that sometimes.
Oh, that worked pretty good on the ends there.
Because a really easy one, which is as well, if you don't have a black eyeshadow, you can use a pencil eyeliner, do your under eye, and then literally put a bit of pencil eyeliner on, and then literally wet your finger and smudge it, and it has the exact same effect.
Okay.
But when you're on the go and you just want it out and done, really easy.
Okay, is that how it's supposed to look, Scorpia?
Yeah, just smoke it out a tiny bit more.
Smoke it out. Okay, I get what you're telling me to do. Are we making funny faces while we're putting on our makeup?
Oh yeah, of course we are. If we're not doing that, then we're not doing makeup.
And I was like, and I know some of you witches are probably really enjoying and having with it. The funny faces that are made. Yeah, the finger seems to work a lot better for me.
Yes, yeah, finger painting is like the most natural way I found when I first started with makeup. It also feels a lot more natural when you're using your hands. It feels a bit more tribal.
It does have a... You could have fun with this. I assume the more you do it, the more you practice, the better you get.
Oh yeah.
And so it's just a matter of doing it a couple of times and having fun.
My makeup's gonna look a bit more crazy because I haven't got any lashes on yet. Which I'm probably gonna have to do off camera, by the way, witches, because that is something I don't want y'all to have to go through.
Watching. Okay, did I do it right?
Very smoky, yes. And then what you're gonna do, have you got a pencil eyeliner as well?
Yes, I have a pencil eyeliner.
So do your pencil eyeliner and then you're gonna bring it under like I have.
Oh, you want me to bring the pencil eyeliner all the way around?
So you're gonna fill in your waterline with the pencil, and then you're gonna do your black eyeshadow and you're gonna bring it underneath. I've just kind of gone ahead and done it a little. I've just done the eye shape a little bit different.
Okay. All right, let's see here, which is what I create. And then you want me to bring my eyeshadow underneath as well.
Yeah, you're just gonna smoke it out again.
And okay. Now you want me to smoke it out.
Smoke it out. Smoke out those haters.
I'm not. Okay, I'm not as bold as you are. I can tell in our makeup applications. Because I'm not willing. Oh, there we go. All right. There is some definite art to this. So how long does it take you to get ready for a show typically?
Depending on what I'm doing and what I'm wearing and where I'm going, more importantly, location.
Oh, isn't that true of everything?
Yeah, if I'm on the go, I'll try and pack as light as I can, but usually I end up bringing everything that I don't need. I tend to
I'm not sure if I'm
I'm terrible for overpacking.
it out like you or if I'm becoming Alice Cooper.
There is nothing wrong with Alice Cooper.
I'm like, okay. I don't know if I did that quite right. Did I do that right?
Yes, yeah, you do. Yeah. And then you're gonna do your pencil eyeliner.
I already did my pencil eyeliner.
I mean, on the waterline. You're gonna do it on the waterline now. You're gonna fill in your waterline with your pencil. Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're asking me to do. You're asking me to poke myself in the eye.
By the way, witches, you heard me first. I did not say that. I am not being sued.
I typically do not put eyeliner in the inner eyelid.
Oh, there we go. You're trying new things.
That's why I'm like, okay, I can do this. I know what I'm supposed to do, you know? Okay, there we go. All right, I feel like I'm starting to look like Alice Cooper. All right, I did that.
I think you look cool.
That looks very strange to me looking in the mirror. I want you to know, because I'm like, wow, weird. Okay.
I'm talking to a high priestess and you tell her how to smoke a rayo and now she thinks she looks weird. The irony of it all. I love.
Too funny. Hey, I have my moments too, just like everyone else.
Oh yeah.
You know, and everything.
I'm trying to like keep in the camera and like work out my eye shape at the same time.
I know. See now, she's making it look so beautiful, witches, and I'm over here like.
I'm really not. I'm struggling a little bit, if I'm totally honest. I'm just making sure y'all can see.
All right. Look at how pretty you made yours.
I'm trying. I'm getting all over my hands as well. Makeup is messy, witches. As long as if you're making a mess, then you're doing the right thing. I
have as you can see, a washcloth in my lap, which is always a good thing when you are putting on makeup. Go get your little washcloth and just put it in your lap and start with the idea you're going to make a mess.
Yes, if you're not making a mess and you're not doing it right.
Yeah, it's got to be sort of on it. All right.
It's like when you're making interns. Oh, I'm only going to use like three notes, and then the next minute you're surrounded by things that you're not even using. You just get overly excited, and you're like, ah!
I do try to be like organized and sit out my things that I'm going to use. Like so I do treat it like a ritual, and I enjoy it and just have a good time with it. I typically actually don't spend a lot of time doing my makeup. I just put a little something on and then I'm off and running. I have evenings where I'll sit and play, but I don't know a lot of these makeup techniques. And I was so happy when you leaned into the idea of us doing this video. And I was like, you know, I wonder how many other witches out there would like a couple of little makeup tips. And so I do hope you witches are finding, like you said, benefit in this. It's something a little different.
Yes, we're giving it a go.
And if y'all like it, we will definitely consider a couple more some beautified videos.
Beauty magic. By the way, we said that we were going to, so we're doing a bit of glamour today. So Taren, on the subject of glamour, What do you know about glamour magic
Well,
as
yeah,
a
glamour
practice?
magic is the illusion of presenting yourself differently to the folks around you. That's glamour. Um, and you'll hear people talk, about, oh, that use glamour magic on me. I didn't see who they really were. But we can also use glamour magic to magnify our truths. All right.
Yeah.
And not let it be a deceptive illusion, but let glamour magic magnify my beauty. Like I was saying earlier about the getting dressed up for the goddess, getting dressed up for divinity. All right, where I want to magnify what's on the inside, how I'm feeling, the beauty I feel within, I want to put outside. And when you're putting on your makeup, it's about having your headspace in that place, your energies in that place, that I'm bringing out my beauty, my authentic voice. This is, and doing your headspace, you may, again, put on some good witchy music, drink a glass of wine, make it a ritual. Maybe while you're putting on your eyeshadow, have a little magical mantra, that you say, and picking your colors. Scorpio was talking about, we tend to darker colors because we do lean more towards the goth line. That picking your colors out mindfully. For instance, what is it? Different deity has color associations with them. So if you are, knowing that you're doing a special thing for Bridget, her colors are silver and blue. You may want to have your makeup be a reflection of that. All right. I would say now, well, let's see, who would we do? Maya is a rainbow color, so you could have a lot of fun doing her.
Oh yeah.
Oshun is the colors of a yellow, gold, orange, burnt garnet type thing. And trying to think, I'm like, there are so many gods and goddesses, but to allow their colors to start being a reflection of that makeup, that headspace. And that's part of the glamour magic. I said, yeah, a lot of times we think of glamour magic as a little deceptive, because it can be. I can create a face, not only makeup wise, but energetically, that is a mask. It is not my true authentic voice. And, present myself as something I'm not to folks and have them start believing it. And we all do wear different masks in different places. I joke with a friend of mine about, put on your country club mask. We got to act like we know what we're doing here,
Yeah.
got to use the right fork, and where we do. And when we are in that environment, I guess we mind our P's and Q's, have a little more manners, different environments, different behaviors. All right. What's my next step?
Right, so now we've darkened the eye, so we've gone for a dark smoky eye. We're going to do a highlight on the inner corner of our eyes to open it up. So you can use whatever color you like. My natural go-to is usually a silver, or like a metallic or a shimmer color, depending on what you're vibing on.
I'm going to use this pretty little shimmery color up in the corner here.
Love that.
It is just too pretty. Okay, now where am I putting this?
So you're putting this on the inner corner of your eye. So you see where your tear duct is?
Mm-hmm.
On the inner top of your lid?
Mm-hmm.
As much or as little as you like. I like to go over the top with highlight. I'm using a pressed glitter for mine, like I said, drag queen. But
Okay, on the inner eye, into the tear duct. How far over do I go?
As much as you like.
See what do you mean as much as I like? That's how far over do I go?
I just usually go like slightly over and up and then down.
Okay.
Kind of like a C shape if you think about it.
Okay, so I'm making like a little C shape.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Okay, I can do this. All right, witches, I want to see y'all's pictures.
Remember House of Witchcraft on Instagram.
I want to see these pictures. I've definitely got to make my C shape. All right, I can do this. I'm definitely going to take pictures afterwards.
Yeah, you look stunning.
I'm
using can you see the pressed glitter now? Look.
Ooh, pretty.
It's kind of giving me like slightly Maleficent vibes.
Okay, we started out the video with the disclaimer that we both lean Gothic. So the idea that you picked Maleficent should not be a surprise to anyone.
Yeah. To the Muggle outdated world, for us every day is Halloween.
Yeah, for every day, I'm like, yeah, I wear black. I do have
I'm like, do I wear this shade of black, or that shade of black?
And I didn't start out on purpose like that. And I actually have to be mindful to make sure that I have like mundane clothes. So I'll be like, I really need a mundane shirt so that, you know, I can sort of change gears. All right, I think I have my C's.
Right, so now, going back to when we were doing our contour.
Okay, did I do that right? Do you see it, Scorpio?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you think so?
Put on a little bit more. I'm gonna make you go a little bit extra. It needs to look really sparkly, like almost silvery, almost silver. Like, so think Diana, think silver moon goddess.
Okay, silver moon goddess. Okay, I can think. I am invoking the goddess Diana and all of her silver brightness.
I love that. See, I love that.
And I'm going to do this right. No. Okay, let's see if I got it. Let's see if I get drag queen approval. I do. I think they should have like a makeup class in high school.
Didn't they?
Okay, no. Did I do it better that time?
Yes, I can see it a lot more on camera now.
That's really dark looking to me. It does. It looks.
Well, I finger patted mine on. You can literally just finger press it if you want to. That's what I did.
I'm not sure about finger pressing. Not in this one. There we go.
Okay.
I figured it out. I've got it. I've got it.
Yes, you're using the brush in the right way. I can see you packing it on.
I saw what you were doing. We pat that hat. Okay, wait, did y'all see that little hack that she showed us? No brushy, packy.
Yeah.
I watched what she was doing. I'm learning. I'm like, okay, how to pack it on like a drag queen.
Well, a little sparkle never hurt no one.
And here we go. And yeah, oh, that makes a big difference.
Do you see how it opens your eyes so much more?
But don't try to brush it on.
Yeah, it's a little bit different for me because I've got a pressed glitter.
Okay, I did it. Look how much. Look, I did like you did.
Yes, I love it.
I did like you did. I learned something good today.
You did.
I'm like, this was good stuff. I'm like, ooh, did not know. Just watching you put on your makeup though is really helpful.
Yes, I learn makeup when I watch other people do it as well. Because I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have done it that way.
Right, and just the opportunity to watch what you're doing. I'm like, oh, so that's how she's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm watching, girlfriend. All right.
Right. So now you know the brush that you've just used. You're going to squeeze the end of it so it's nice and thin. And then basically, you know where your brow bone is? You're just going to do a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of shimmer there, just so it catches the light.
Oh, like right at the corner of my brow line.
Yes, where that little space is between the eyeshadow.
Okay, I gotcha. And this is another patted on, right?
Yeah, yeah, start out with less and then add a little bit more. If you don't want it to go into the black shadow.
Okay, keep it away from the black shadow. I gotcha. Did I do it? Yeah, I think I did it. And then,
See, I've just finger painted.
well, you've done this more than I have. I typically don't do drag style makeup, sweetie. I mean, it's not.
Well, I think you look stunning. Well, you look gorgeous anyway,
but I'm just so happy that you're doing this.
yeah, well, I'm happy to be here.
Okay.
I hope y'all are enjoying this.
Okay, did I do my sparkle enough or do I need to do more sparkle?
Yeah, you're doing fine. So now you're going to keep hold of that sparkle. And you know where the cheekbones are here?
Mm-hmm.
You can do as much or as little as you like. I like to put on a lot of highlight, but basically all you're wanting to do is just for it to catch the light when you move your face.
I want it to catch the light when all right. Okay, let's see how this.
Can you see?
Let me do this side.
Can you see that on my face?
Yeah, you do it a lot heavier than I do it. We're back
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
highlight is my favorite makeup product. So it's an exclusive here. Scorpia's favorite makeup product is highlight. If you want my address, I'm happy to give you some reviews on American makeup or anywhere else in the world. You never know.
We do have to give a shout out that Scorpia is going to be starting her YouTube channel here soon. She is going to be doing the astrology weather report for us monthly.
Yes,
I will have updates and I will keep all of you witches because not only is Scorpio one of your greatest talents is you're a star witch, astrology.
Yeah, I just kind of fell into it.
And we all love her talent because when we get together, we get the astrology weather report for the month. And we were realizing what a benefit it was to us and how we were all enjoying Scorpia. So I've spent the past couple of weeks, month or so here whispering up in her ear that I think the other witches would appreciate the monthly astrology report.
Yes.
And so she has said that she is going to be working on it. Now I'm really putting her on the spot because I'm shouting it out all across YouTube.
It's an exclusive here on YouTube.
It is the first time you hear it. And I'll tell you, I discovered her.
Yes, right here.
No, I didn't. No,
you'll be able to find me. We'll put it in the description box below. It'll be the username Animamundi, which is spelled ANIMAMUNDI. And I'll tell you about the reason why I picked that name on my channel when I finally upload, as we're going to find out. So if you're into it and you like makeup and you like all things queer and magical and mystical, that's the kind of content I'm going to be creating. But my main focus is just going to be on the astrology alongside anything else that sparks my interest. So, and I'm probably going to, now Taren's had me on her channel, I'm going to probably bring her over to mine as well, and we'll do something on there.
Oh, that'll be too exciting.
Yes, we'll do it.
That will be too exciting, and
of course, I'm glad I returned the favor.
I cannot wait for our first monthly astrology report. All right, where am I at next? Did I do it enough?
Right, so I'm gonna go away and put on my lashes off camera. So while we're finished now, oh, by the way, if you want to, just put a tiny, 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 tiny dot of highlight on the end of your nose.
On the end of my nose, put a highlighter.
Yeah,
Okay.
just the tiniest bit. Just the tiniest bit.
Okay, just a tiny. All right.
There are many different styles of drag in regards to doing like nose contour and highlight, but that's the way that I like to do it. That's the way I feel comfortable with it. But you could, but this is also all the other beauty gurus and do it like that as well. So, okay, so I'm going to quickly jump off camera for a second, put on my eyelashes because it's a circus.
All right, bitches.
And then I'm going to I'll put my wig on, and then I'll do my lips last. Okay.
We're going to return here with Scorpia with her eyelashes on.
Yes.
All right, witches. We are back on this as one of those quick edits, and look at Miss Scorpia. She done went and put not only on her lashes, but she's done put on some pretty hair. I love that ombre. I do. I'm in love with that.
I mean, I grew it myself. Did you not see?
That's right. That's right. That was magic is what that was. And
Yeah.
when she was doing that, I went and put on my Victoria Buckman in honor of the British Witch mascara. And now we are going to finish this video up with putting on our lipstick.
Of course.
All
Our favorite part.
And I was gonna say, do you have first, I use, as you all know, I've done videos about my Maybelline stay, what is it? It's called, I gotta get my glasses on because I know y'all asked me about this. Super Stay Matte. And I am using my favorite shade 90. I like the grays. So that all the witches, and I also have the coordinating lip liner. Do you use lip liner?
Yeah, no, a lot of drag queens do, and it's something that I'm yet to experience. So yes, I have not yet done lip liner. So I'm kind of cheating today.
I have mine coordinates with my lipstick. I like it because once I draw it, then I just have to fill it in.
I hear you.
And I have to have my glasses on so that I don't look like the Joker when I do this.
When I first started drag, I used to really overdraw my lips, and now I just use my own lip shape. The shade I'm using today is a very, very old one that was given to me a long time ago. It's Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the liquid lip velour. It's limited edition. It's available in America because it is an American brand, and it's called Restraints. It's like a metallic-y gray purple.
Oh, I like. All right, witches, pick out the boldest color you have. Embrace that color. You know, we talk about the magic of it. A beautiful red. We have so many great shades of lipstick now. You know, I like this one because once you put it on, it does not smudge.
Same, and that's why I like this because it can stay on and I can still eat with it on.
I can like run my lips into a wall, no mark. Not
yes,
that, but I actually it was Dana, one of the in San Diego, who turned me on to this, and it's drugstore. Like I said, this is Maybelline. And you can, I wait till we get coupons where you buy one and you get 1/2 off.
Oh, I love that. I think you can get this one in your local Sephora and your local Ulta in America.
Oh, yeah, I know every time I go in there I spend too much money.
Yeah, this one, it's long lasting and it's worth it. Okay, you ready? We're gonna go for it. Witches,
you're gonna watch us make funny faces. All right. You want to talk about, you know, getting out of ego? Film yourself putting on makeup. All right. And like you were saying, I always just follow my natural lip contour. But keeping it magical, because I'd already invoked Diana, I'm going to make sure that I do Diana's bow.
And I'm gonna go to my natural, I don't know, if you were to give me a goddess right now, what would you give me? That's a good question.
Well, you already invoked Maleficent.
Okay, I am Maleficent.
You already done said it.
I'm the villain. I'm the villain fairy witch. I just need my staff now and a crow. Any volunteers?
Yeah, so I like using a liner because if I make a mistake, I can still mess with it.
Do you want one last little tip for lips?
Yes.
So as you can tell, I like a lot of sparkle and I like a lot of highlight.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to take it the extra mile and you want to go a bit extra glam,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm already wearing a metallic, so it's already shiny. But if you really, really, really want to, you can take a tiny little bit of highlight like you did for your cheekbone or your inner eye, and you can put a tiny, tiny little bit of highlight in the middle and the top bit of your lip, and it will highlight your Cupid's bow on your lip.
Oh, that's a good tip now.
Yeah, I like that. It won't always stay, but it looks good at the start of the evening.
It's all about the entrance, honey. That's when we wear our shoes. At the end of the evening, we done taking out those tennis shoes we got tucked away and have them put on.
Yeah.
I do have a little pair of like little ballerina slippy shoes. And if I'm wearing some of my fashion shoes, I always have my slippy shoes tucked. And by the end of the evening, I've taken off my fashion shoes.
I don't always have that option when I'm at the club. Once those heels are on, they ain't coming off until I'm getting home. Unless I'm going back to a friend's house.
Oh no. I have a couple pairs of shoes that are just good for standing in. They're my pretty shoes. You call them your sitting shoes.
Oh, I like that.
They're not made to walk in, but they look great.
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna and while you're finishing up, let me take off my glasses and
let that beautiful hair down.
Let my hair down.
And then one last touch, we're going to get our fixing spray. You got some fixing spray?
Now, what is fixing spray?
So basically, it basically just so like your setting powder, this is just like a final mist that just kind of sets your face. Because I have an oily combination skin tone. So I just...
Oh, I got to get me some of that.
Oh, there's so many. A really good one that you're using Maybelline right now, right, for your lips? Yeah, they do a good fixing spray.
All right. Well, next time I got me a coupon, I'll go up there and get some.
Yes, I think I used the first Maybelline one I used. It was called Instafix. It was like in a white bottle. They probably still do it, I think. But yeah, all that doesn't really make much difference. All it does is just basically because I sweat a lot, especially when I'm performing and I'm in the stage lights. I need to make sure that it stays on.
All right, witches. Now you got your start to finish. That's where we got to stop and do our pose. Yeah, you do it better than I do. I'm not in. See, I want to pose with you. You're too good. No.
What can I say?
And to all you witches out there who made it to the end of this video, good for you.
Yeah. Witchy points for you.
Thank you so much for your support with this channel. Please leave your comment below to tell us what you think about this, if you'd like more other types of content. And of course, if this is your first time please hit that subscribe button. We also have the houseofwitchcraft.com where you can go and join. We have a newsletter that we put out. We have articles, all sorts of fun and exciting things. And I want to thank Scorpio, Queen of the Occult, for giving me some really great makeup tips, hopefully giving y'all some really great makeup tips out there. I'm like, oh my gosh, isn't she just too pretty? I've got to go get the little thingies right there. And I want y'all to have as bright of a blessed day as we're having. And as always, amen.
Amen. Blessed
Blessed
be.
be. Ashe.
Ashe.
And
And
Abo.
Abo.
Bye, witches.